an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to load the color, the blue, onto my brush. And this is a concentrated eyeshadow by Loreal Hip. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my lid. I'm going to pack it. Don't put it on there and slide it all around. Now, I have a lot of eye space, okay? That's my mobile lid. But that's not all that I want to put on my eye. If you have a small lid, just do the mobile lid. But I'm going to just go up above that. Okay. Once you have that packed on sufficiently, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to go into the brown in this duo that I call it a gingerbread brown. And I'm using a tapered crease eyeshadow brush that I bought from Ulta, just giving these a try. And I'm going to go to that corner and I'm going to draw myself an imaginary V. And if you look at that, that's a V. At least it's my V. And I'm going to bring that color in. And it's going to start going into that blue a little bit because you pull that blue up above that crease, okay? Pack it on and work it in. And then with this crease brush, it's tapered. It allows you to go into that crease a little bit more, okay? So once I have that on, I'm going to pull it up some. Okay? Alright, so I have my brown on. Now this is where that highlight color comes in at. And I've done my brows. I even had to go ahead and I start at that point. See, I'm starting at the point and I'm pulling my color across. Go over to the front point and pull it back over this way and work it down. The gold that I'm using is in this duo from Loreal Hip called Flare. I love that gold as a highlight. As you can see, I've used it. And I'm going to pull that down some. And I like pulling that down because what it does, it helps me to integrate that my color that I use in this area. It helps me integrate that into this whole look. So I have that on. And as you can see, I've gone along there. Okay, so we have our blue, we have some brown. I'm gonna take my tapered crease brush, and because I want some more in there. And remember, I'm pulling that up. I'm starting here, leaving my color, the biggest deposit, on that corner to give it some depth. And remember, I came down. Pulling that up. All right, now what I'm going to do, now that we have that on, I want to get, most say a fluffy brush, but what I use, I made, get a shading brush, okay? Once you get that shading brush, you want to come over here and you want to blend those in. And you want to go up with it. And see how I'm doing a circular motion with that gold? And I'm pulling that into it. It just helps those colors to go into each other well. You just don't see, you don't want any harsh lines, okay? Okay. There's your blending. All right, now look at that blue compared to that blue. You're going to go back into your blue a little bit. Put just a little bit more blue on. And work it in just a little bit. Okay? Once you do that, go back into your blending brush. Into it and pull some of that blue up. Pull it up. Alright. Now we're going to go. I use a gel liner by Jane. It's a black gel liner. I'm going to go into it. And I use a angled eye brush. I want to pull that eyelid just a little bit. Stay close to the lash line as you possibly can. Because if you have a small mobile lid, if you go too far above that lash line, guess what's going to happen? You're going to eat up your lid with liner. Then you come to the bottom lid and you get on that waterline with the black. Work it into the corners. And then you want to go ahead and get your mascara, which has, I use L'Oreal Voluminous, and I also use Maybelline Colossal Lash. But I get this, and I'm putting it on my lash, and it's just a real pretty, sexy look that it gives my lash. And Claudine, you have a beautiful face, okay? So, I have a lash on my other eye, but I want you to see that if you pay some money for some good mascara, okay? Good mascara. And this one is one that I would recommend. And also the Colossal Lash by Maybelline is the big yellow tube. Think about the yellow submarine when you go to buy it if you can't remember the name. It's just big and yellow. Okay. There it is. I hope that you like it. And I'm thinking I did this with just a few moments to spare on the clock. I've got this little small pointer brush, taper brush. And I go down in my tear duct, not in the tear duct, but right there in the corner. And I put a little bit of that gold in there and work that in. And I'm going to show you. Go back with your, kind of meld that into the look. There you go, Claudine. I hope that you like it. There you go. That is your forgiving eye. It's beautiful to have forgiving eyes, huh? What do you think? Even more so to have a beautiful, forgiving spirit. But I love the colors. This is my first time wearing it and using it because you know I bought this duo the other day, and I'm thankful that you thought enough of me to ask me to do this look. So there you go. You got your blue, your brown, and you put that gold to accent your eye. And remember, you're gonna bat your eyes, and I go ahead and you know put on a pretty blush. Don't be afraid of blush. Put that on and I work it up a little bit into a C. You see that? And the lips is by Mary Kay. This is Downtown Brown with a little chestnut by MAC lip liner. Put just a little bit on. And you're just helping play up that gingerbreadish brown that you put on your lid. And I use two blushes. Both of them are by MAC. The first one is Raisin. The second one that I put on top is, the second one that I use on top is called Sweet as Mocha. That's what it's called. I hope you like it. Thank you, girl, for asking me to do this, okay? And I'm going to go ahead, y'all. And I think my 10 minutes is gone. Bye. Love ya.